y'all ready for this? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Monday Morning Mind Pod.
Episode Definitely Something. We are here to make your Monday mornings great, whereas they would normally be pretty terrible because it's a Monday morning. So
Monday morning.
today, speaking of making Monday mornings great, we're talking about
death.
that definitely worked out really well. I know for a fact that totally worked out very well. We're talking about death.
Death.
And
I think that me have done before I died.
go on.
I almost died a lot of times.
Go on.
Like
You're just leaving us all in suspense.
9 car accidents that I've been in.
Oh yeah, you have been in like 9 car accidents. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've been in 9 car accidents.
Yeah, he has almost flown off the side of a cliff in the mountains in North Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty close.
Pretty damn close.
Just flying off mountains. That'd have been great.
Wee.
Whee! Continue.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, you were mostly a small child when all this was happening. You haven't been in any recently, have you? Have you? More
Mhm.
accidents?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What accidents have you been in recently?
Well, there was one where I was in a car with Opa,
Okay.
and we were driving, right?
Yep.
And then this guy came out of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
and then he we almost went off the mountain.
That was the one I was talking about.
No,
This happened just like the last year.
couple years.
I was there still when you went off the mountain. Yeah.
Were.
Yeah.
Oh. I have had a recent car accident. I just don't remember what it was, really. Oh, yeah, the one where a tire went through the back seat.
The tire went through the back seat
Mhm.
of what?
The car.
Whose car?
Almost car.
It's just a whole tire went through the back
A
seat.
whole tire went through the back seat where I was sitting.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ! How come I haven't heard about this?
I almost died.
And you don't tell me this?
I forgot.
Every time I pick this kid up from his mom's house, I go, "Hey, how have your last 2 weeks been?" You know what he says? Good. And you know what he has hiding
They've
deep
been
in the
pretty good.
recesses of his brain? A very traumatic, almost death accident where he almost got killed by a tire going through the back seat of his car that he was riding in while he was riding in it.
Mm-mm.
Why don't you tell me these things? Jesus Christ.
They are fun. It's fun times when
Oh my
you
God.
almost die. It's fun.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think that I've had any death
Really?
close encounters.
I've had a couple.
Yeah, I know. I can tell. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've had any because I am a very safe individual.
I am not.
I don't necessarily go and do things or go and be places where I can die.
I do.
I've been camping and bears and mountain lions or whatever, and cliffs, and I've been hiking in cliffs, and I've driven on cliff areas going up to their house and all that, but I never really been to a place where I've almost died, almost drowned, almost done something.
Oh yeah, I was
No,
I didn't. That's not true.
That's not really me.
I was at a big tall. You know where that one place is where you can see everything. It's like a big cliff. In
Where?
up north.
It's Lookout Point where you can look out over the city.
Mm.
I don't remember there being a cliff there. Was there a cliff there?
Yeah, it was a cliff.
I mean, I guess it is a lookout point. You can kind of see the whole city from there, or town.
I stepped on something
Uh-huh.
pretty close to there. I went, whoop, and my head was like off the thing, and then my back was okay.
Oh, wow.
These are fun times.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to send you back home with you just wrapped in bubble wrap, and that's just how you're going to have to live from now on. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's true. I might die.
have you had any more close encounters with death?
There was this one time that what's it called? I forgot what it's called. I almost got ran over.
You almost got ran over?
Huh?
How?
Like I was like walking home, right?
Yep.
And the teacher told me to go home, right? Because he's the end of the day. The end of the day, he's gonna told me to go home. I was riding my bike.
Yep.
On the side of the place where I can't there's no sidewalk. On that long one.
So you're riding on the street, on the side of the street, because there's no sidewalk.
Yeah.
Okay. On your way home. Okay.
And then this black car just sped past me while I was trying to go the other side of it. I was I got to the other side, but I felt the breeze of the car just go
Jesus.
like that.
Yeah, he was coming for you.
He was.
Crazy people.
Mhm. I think that's it.
That's good. No more. You're not allowed. You're not allowed or you're grounded.
No
Grounded from the
crumbs.
podcast.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not. You can't
Podcast.
ground me from the podcast.
Ah.
Well, aside from near-death experiences,
Mhm.
why don't we talk about near-death experiences?
What the fuck is the difference?
Well, your near-death experiences, you haven't died and came back. I'm talking about near-death experiences where people have died and have come back and have experienced things.
Poopy heads.
Yes.
Poopy heads died and came back.
A lot of people have died and been brought back, and a lot of the times they their consciousness, their spirit, whatever have you, floats above their bed in the top of the room and kind of looks down at their body and anybody in the room. And this has been reported on by a lot of people. How they have had an out of body experience where they have died. They've been came up and they've seen themselves laying there dead, and people in the room and everything.
With them and shit.
Yeah, and then they've come back to life. And then other times, people have experienced dying and then seeing relatives that they've known throughout their lives, their relatives, and they're calling them over or saying, "Come on, we'll take you wherever."
Yeah, that happened to me once.
Go on.
When I was riding my bike and I tripped down a rock while I was riding it. I was going to top speed on a bike, whatever the top speed on a bike can go, 28, 20, yeah, I don't know. You can do the math, I don't give a fuck. I was doing, and I hit a big rock, right?
Okay.
It was a big rock on the sidewalk for whatever the fucking reason. I hit the rock.
I almost died right there.
That's making me die. Okay, anyway. I hit the rock, going max speed, and I just flew off. That's how I got all these things and shit. And I almost got a concussion, and I like saw shit. It's crazy.
Did you see like stars and shit, or the world coming together? Or you saw like dead people that
Dead people. I saw dead people. They were weird. They were not. They were nice. They're pretty nice too.
Well, that's good.
It's
So
not
he
people-
hasn't. So he hasn't.
I haven't died yet.
He hasn't done bad enough stuff to get yourself into the bad place.
Mm-mm.
So that's good. I am afraid that I am destined to the bad place. I probably got a penthouse suite there now, and they are just waiting for my arrival.
Yeah, he has a whole mansion to himself in that home.
I do, for sure. No way I don't.
Yeah.
So okay. So they've had those type of experiences, and then they've had some people have had well, I don't know how much I really believe in like the whole like going actually to heaven and going actually to hell experiences that people have had.
Oh yeah,
Like they've had both.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, and like ripping and tearing and bloody and everybody screaming and dying and blah of hell and all the peaceful.
You'd be like the new ruler.
I'd be walking in there saying it's like, "What's up, bro?" Bam. Like that's how it would be for me. We like have our own little thing going on, and everyone's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Well, fuck you.
Well, we'll just leave that aside, and we will do our first ad break. Oh, the Monday Morning Mind Pod is brought to you by E&T Entertainment. That's us on YouTube. E&T Entertainment does various gaming videos, acting videos, shorts, to have you laughing from all sides. Ha ha ha, ha ha, ha ha ha. E&T Entertainment. Subscribe now. All right. Man, those E&T Entertainment guys, I love those guys. They're great.
Yeah, they are.
They're helping us out, bring this podcast to you. All right. So, with that segment over, what do you think happens when you die? Now, is it go to heaven, go to hell? Is it you just die? Is it you go to a different dimension? Is it you get reincarnated? Or is it that there's something else? Do you have another
I believe
option?
in reincarnated and heaven and hell. And if you're in the middle of the heaven and hell, like you're 50-50.
Limbo.
Like me. I'm probably 50-50.
Limbo.
But if you're 50-50, I believe that if you die while you're 50-50,
Yeah.
then you are just a ghost. Like in this realm, haunting people and shit. Type shit. Shit like that. Yeah. It'd be cool.
I think it would be cool to. Well, I mean, like any option other than death is death and that's it. That's horrifying to me.
Just death.
Yeah, just you're dead. That is what has kept me up many nights.
I believe that haunting people would be fun.
That would be fun.
Just scaring the living shit out of like a couple.
Yeah, being a
YouTubers
ghost
and shit.
would be great. I would
Yeah.
totally do that. Sign me up.
For real. Sign me a contract.
Contract. Give me like 300 years. I'll do that for 300 years.
Yeah.
But
I'll do that for way more than 300. I'll do that for $2 million.
$2 million.
Give me 2 million years.
Bam. $2 million.
I'll do that shit.
I got you.
I got you, homie.
But okay. All right. So let's just explore all options.
Mhm.
Well, I don't want to explore Just
yeah,
death.
Yeah.
Just death is death. That's awful.
Yeah.
Heaven, hell, cool. Yeah, get that. Heaven sounds great. Eternal bliss. Not ancient. Old family members chilling on the beach, sipping mimosas and all that shit. Whatever you're going to do up there, I don't care. Fun. Hell.
It can be fun.
It can be fun if you
had your friends down
if you're terrible and it's not terrible, then it could be fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's terrible, then that sucks. You shouldn't have really fucked up this life.
Yeah.
Oh no, my
You
God.
fucked up. Then fuck you. Bye.
Let's see. Other dimension. Now,
Other dimensions sound stupid as fuck.
yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, sure. But hey. Okay, so I'm just gonna like tangent off for a second here and tell you about this. Okay? So, during death, while you're dying, your brain releases a chemical called DMT. DMT is a hallucinogenic drug if you just take it without dying. And there's you can do that. And people think it is like the death chemical, and it transports you to another dimension.
That's stupid.
Okay, but listen.
Yeah.
People are doing experiments right now because people, when they do DMT, they all, this is many different people over many different times,
Right.
all go to a very similar location that has very similar layouts,
Right.
and there are entities that come to talk to them,
Oh, yummy. That's
and if you and they're doing experiments where they because if you take if you just take DMT, however the fuck you do it, I don't know, I'm not an expert in drugs, I don't do drugs, but if you take DMT, apparently it's a 10-15 minute experience and you're back to normal.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
But
Sign me up.
but
Contract. Give me
but
money.
but
Give me money. I'll do it.
but
Oh man.
but they're doing long-term DMT trips where they do hours in the thing,
That sounds cool.
and they're trying to map out this realm that they're going to. There are several people, and there are people that are signing up to do this experiment where they're exploring this realm that the DMT takes them to,
That
and they're
sounds so
trying
cool.
they're trying to interact with the entities that are there and trying to see what they want or what they can tell us or something.
That sounds so cool. Why?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you do that?
Yeah,
That sounds so
but
cool.
there are some people that theorize, because DMT is released when you die, that when you die you go to this realm.
Right. Okay.
and
that
when-
makes more sense.
Yeah, and when people take this DMT drug, they're going to this realm and they're kind of getting a preview of what the afterlife is, and so they're trying to explore that
The preview.
because they're going there but they're not actually dead.
Welcome to this live.
So-
some preview.
So see, you were skeptical at the beginning, but see, you listen and you're like, that is very interesting, right?
I want to actually try that. Give me that chemical right now.
Right. Well, I think you have to be a little
I
bit
don't
older.
give a fuck.
gimme. All right. So, but there's that. So it might actually be a thing where you die, you go to a different dimension because there's a potential different dimension that you go to, and the chemical that is associated with death is introduced to the body. You go to this place. Anyway, reincarnation.
Ooh.
I really think that reincarnation is real, and I totally want to do a dive into reincarnation because there are a lot of fascinating things with reincarnation. Have you ever heard of the reincarnation stories?
Yeah.
The little boy in India, I believe.
I've
who
never heard of an Indian one.
so he was born,
Right.
obviously.
Oh yeah, he wasn't born.
Crazy. He just appeared.
Yeah, he appeared in the middle of the ocean.
He floated. No. Okay, so he was
Floated
born.
across shore.
All right, so he was born.
Right.
Of
course.
in India. Yeah, I think it was India. I'm pretty sure it was India. He's born in India, somewhere over there in that vicinity. Sorry if that is terrible. I apologize. I don't
You
know
are
where. It happened.
racist.
Yeah, I probably. He was he was born, and he had like a strawberry birthmark or something like you had on your back, but he had it like on his head.
Mine was a heart.
Yeah, yours was a heart. His was like a big old like chunk on his head, right?
Imagine.
So, like normal kid, whatever. He got older. He started to talk. Then he started to talk, and he started to tell his parents that he wasn't from there. He didn't recognize anybody, and he wanted to go home. He was tired of being with these people that he doesn't know, and he wanted to go home. And he kept telling them about how he died and this guy that killed him.
Ooh, yummy.
So, like a year later, somehow, someone crossed paths with him, or they got like a little bit of like news, something. So they got out there, and someone found the name of the guy that the kid said killed him. So, like, they went to the city, and he started telling them about like the different places, and then eventually he came over and he was like, "That's my wife." And he's like 3, and he's like pointing at this lady, like, "That's my wife. Like, I was married to her." And it turns out she was married to the person that the kid said he was. So then, continuing on, like, he like took them over to this like back alley, and he was like, "I'm buried there." And they dug up and they found a body with like a hatchet mark in the head where his birthmark was.
Whoa, how did I die?
Right?
Okay, we need to find this.
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Did I talk to
There's a theory. I'm sure a lot of people have heard the theory, but there's a theory that your birthmark is how you died.
Heart.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why yours would be a heart shape, but like it is right where your heart is, so you might have got like stabbed in the back. Me, I don't know what the fuck happened to me because I have a giant like arch right here. Yeah.
Oh, you do. Damn. Holy shit. This
I'm
motherfucker
like I don't know if I got gutted or if I got bitten by a shark or something, but I have a big thing right there. And yeah. Let's see. What is another one? There's another crazy story. Oh. There is this another kid born in the US.
No.
I don't remember when. It wasn't
India anymore.
probably in the 90s, something like that. But he was talking about how he was in a plane in the war and he went down in Vietnam. And he was telling his parents about all of his fellow like Air Force people.
Mm-hmm.
And he was telling them the names and where they were stationed and like what happened to him and who died and who this and who that. And his parents started to like Google it and search it into the archives and found people and found the guys that he was stationed with and went and met them. And he was like, "That's Jim," or "That's Bob." And like he told them about where he was stationed, and they were like, "Yeah, we were all stationed there. You went down in the middle of the thing and we couldn't find you. Like you disappeared. Your plane crashed and disappeared and we couldn't find it." Like he knew.
That's crazy.
And he knew all the people, and he knew all the stories, and like they were like, yeah, that happened, so and so did this, and he told them about it. Like the reincarnation stories are insane.
Look at
And I will definitely be looking up more of those, and I will be telling more of those on here. But yeah, so like reincarnation, I think is crazy.
Yeah, reincarnation I think would be cool.
Yeah,
To be honest with you.
but I want to be able to like.
If I'm reincarnated and then my birthmark is where my heart is, that's so crazy.
Yeah, right, yeah,
That is so.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Those reincarnations are so trippy. All right, so we did death is death, heaven and hell, reincarnation, other dimension. What was the fifth one? Wasn't there a fifth one? Maybe I did heaven and hell with two separate ones.
Heaven,
Wasn't there a fifth death thing that I was going to talk about? Wasn't there a fifth death thing?
we said other, not to.
Other. Yeah, do you have any other theories? That's what I was going to ask. Do you have any other things that you think death might be or might bring or might happen when you die? Do you have any ideas?
I think it might just float around.
Just float around?
Mm.
You think it like out of body float around? Like
Mhm.
you're just going to like come up here and just watch as it happens? I think that'd be horrible.
It'd be horrible.
I wouldn't like that at all.
like you get stabbed and then you just
Yeah.
see the guy pickpocketing you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Everything you know, that's crazy.
like Red Dead Redemption or something.
Oh.
You just like zoom out of a dead body.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would just be
Or
terrible.
GTA.
Yeah, GTA. Man, like all of that just sounds terrible. Like death is frightening. Like as much as I want to die and I'm tired of living, like sometimes like, but it's scary. And I don't like it.
I don't like it, man.
Anyway, I hope that this really brightened your guys' day. And
Yeah.
now that you can go out there and enjoy your Monday and the rest of the week, and you can think about dying and being reincarnated and taking your family, your new family, to your old family and reconnecting with them. Wouldn't that be insane? Oh, with those reincarnated people, like they have these stories and they remember them until they're like 5 or 6, and then it goes away, and they don't remember it anymore. Like,
Oh, what if I had a story?
It happens from when they're like 2 to like 5 or 6, and then it's just gone. From
So
when they can
what
start
if I had
talking, and
stories?
you never had any stories from us, thankfully. But that would have been really cool if you did. I'm just saying. But you never talked about anything about any crazy things. All you talked about was Freddy being in your closet and the tall man in the doorway at the kitchen entrance.
Oh, yeah, that was-
Which we have discussed in previous episodes of this podcast, and you can go listen to right now.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a great Monday, a great week, and we will see you here on the next Monday Morning Mind pod. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Good night.